Mama, what? Mama, stop this, oh! Mama, stop this, oh! Honey, what your mother, oh? What your mother? Oh, look at there! Hey! Ne, take this thing out. Mama! Hey! Mama, you're looking for my trouble! You're looking for my trouble! What is this? Honey, you're eating it! You're eating it! Why are you eating it? Eh? Why are you eating it? Honey, drink my tea too. Hey. Mama, shift! Drink my tea too. Mama, leave my tea. Stop it now. Why are you pouring my tea? Mama, what are you doing? Mama, leave. Mama, I will not respect you. Get out. I have no time to respect you, Mama. Mama, I have no time to respect you, Mama. Don't try me again in this house. Mama, don't try me, oh. Don't try me, oh. Honey, you actually want to eat that food. You want to eat food. Baby, tell me, when last did you start? Mama, I don't like this. You want to kill my son. When did you start eating food at breakfast in this house? No, tell me now, when did you start eating food at breakfast? He's smelling. He's smelling. Have you forgotten that? Mama, leave my thing. Now, what is your problem? Why did you have to carry your witchcraft from village to dance to come and frustrate me? Mama, leave me. Mama, I will not allow you to do this to me. I will not agree for you to want to fight me. Mama, I don't want to fight you. Mama, you're an elder. You're
Like, Papa, you would not believe that I cannot stay if I was even shot myself. Ma, let me call you back.
Shameless dog that goes back to eat excreta. So you think you can keep me in this house and sleep with me whenever you feel like?
Stella, watch it.
No, you watch it. And shut up! So you actually think you can go to Brenda's house and beg her, plead with her to come back into your life, and you think I wouldn't know? Is that what you think?
Stella, I have told you severally that I do not want you staying in this house any longer. Pick your belongings and leave my life for good.
Oh no, you lie! Can you please shut up for once? Now let me tell you one thing. I will not stay alive and watch another woman come into this house. Not even Brenda. Do you understand? And I want you to know one thing, Mr. Man. You and I will remain together and no one will separate us. Do you understand? Get that into your skull. Your dog brain. Rubbish.
Hello? I have told you to stop calling my phone. As a matter of fact, I'm taking my fiancé to go see my parents today. Yes, the reason I'm telling you this is so that you stop calling me.
Nah, take it easy.
No.
Hmm?
Get a bit. Is that all we have?
Yes, my husband. That is all we've left.
Yeah?
Yes, that is all we've left.
Hey.
But we don't have another shop. We have to manage it. We'll manage it like that. Hey, Hillary! Well, Mom.
Yeah?
Oh, you didn't there?
I'm back. Daddy.
My son.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you.
What are the guy man?
Who's this?
What time? Why?
Which is Papa?
How are you, my daughter? You're welcome.
My son. This beautiful girl behind you.
Let them sit down now.
Look at the organ. Namo,
Thank you, sir.
who is this beautiful girl? Balele! Ah!
Well, this is Brenda. She's a lady I want to get married to.
How? Oh, you didn't know? Like father, like son.
I said it. I said it when I saw them. My son will always go to the market with his eyes.
I'm picking back.
The same way I did when I
Mama,
Head level.
Larry is right. I'm the lady who wants to marry.
Oh, but how's that funny?
That is why we decided to calm down. But on getting here, I don't think I want to get married.
Nemo, he's young. Why do you suddenly change your mind?
Mama, Larry, your son, is a big boy in this city. He has money. If you look at me, you can tell he's taking good care of me. Larry gives money to people he doesn't even know. Larry spends money lavishly on things that don't even matter. He goes to the club and picks up people's bills and pay. I'm talking thousands of naira. Yes, Mama. Don't even get me started with the weekly giveaways he does on social media to strangers who don't even know him and getting here. This is how you're living. I can't be married to such a man. I'm sorry. No, please. Don't baby me, Larry. Can you please explain to me why your parents are living in such a place? This is an eyesore. This is a slum, and we live in a big house in the city. How are you giving out money to people who don't even know you, who can't even appreciate you, and you can't take care of your own parents? A man who cannot take care of his parents can't take care of his wife. Sir, I'm sorry. Until he does. Until he fixes this issue. Until you take care of your parents. Then there's nothing that's going to happen to you. And what is this? Is this what they're going to eat for the rest of the day, Ma? Have you eaten today?
No.
This is your first meal?
Yes.
Please stop standing like that. Because we have been used to it. We're living well. Well, okay.
We've got to use.
Not when you have a son that has money. You can't be used to this life.
No.
Fix this. Fix this if you know you want to do it. Fix this. Give your parents the proper care themselves. Look at what they are wearing. This is a slum. How are they even living? How are you comfortable in the city when your parents are dying? Look at their clothes. This reeks of poverty. I can't do this. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Papa. I can't.
Nemo.
Do the right thing now.
Nem. Would be no?
I don't know what else to say. Please, just take us as you see us. We're not complaining.
At all. We okay.
Mama, Papa, until Larry fixes this, until Larry provides you with the basic needs, until he gives you a comfortable place to stay. And I'm sorry, this is not what you want.
Oh, Nemo.
Brenda.
Mucho, Nne.
Brenda.
Bre.
Babe. Babe.
Wham. Hilary. Emenegi eme. Agbaraga akwụkwasị gị elele nne gị na nna gị. Hell. So you have money to give, to do giveaway. You can't give to your own parents.
How are you giving out money to people who don't even know you, who can't even appreciate you, and you can't take care of your own parents? A man who cannot take care of his parents can't take care of a wife. Sir, I'm sorry. Until he does, until he fixes this issue, until you take care of your parents, then there's nothing that's going to happen to you. And what is this? This is what you're going to eat for the rest of the day, ma. Have you eaten today?
No.
This is your first meal? Hey, baby.
What are you doing here?
I don't understand. Do I need an invite to come to my fiance's house?
So after embarrassing me before my parents, you have the temerity to come to this house.
What are you talking about? I was only looking out for your parents. I couldn't stand them suffering. Come on. I did what every woman in my shoes would do.
And there was no other way to drive home your point other than to make me look like a fool before my parents, right?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry. You think you're going to walk into this place? Sorry is going to make everything right. Tell me, what is your sorry going to change right now? Is your sorry going to change the fact that my parents now think I am irresponsible and I do not cater for their needs? Or is your sorry going to change the fact that you have made me look like a fool before my parents?
Baby.
Tell me what your sorry is going to change!
Baby, please calm down. It wasn't intentional.
Did you just call me big? Never call me baby again. Okay? I've told you several times. Stop meddling in my affairs. Look, I am not going to tolerate your excesses. Cannot tolerate your excesses anymore. Leave my house.
What? It hasn't gotten to this. I'm sorry. I just said I'm sorry. Please.
I do not want to continue with this relationship. Is that too hard for you to understand? This, whatever you call it, it's over between us. I don't want you anymore. Get out!
You just overreacted. I'm sorry. I was only looking at your parents. Come on, look at the way they were staying. I'm sorry. I won't meddle in your affairs again. I promise. Please forgive me.
You said I'm overreacting. I'm going upstairs. By the time I get down here, I do not want to see you.
Oh.
If I see you,
oh, please.
If I see you here, you will not like what I'm doing.
Baby.
Don't touch me.
Baby, please, let's talk about this.
Don't follow me. Okay? I told you, get out. Don't come near me. Do not make me do something I will regret.
We can talk about this.
Brenda, get out. Walk out of that door now.
Fine, fine. I'll go. I'll go.
Baby, when I first met you, you were nobody, but out of my love for you,
What did I do wrong?
I give myself.
I was only looking after my fiance's parents. Was I supposed to be quiet, seeing them wallowing in poverty while I stay in the city enjoying their sweet?
But Brenda, come on, I'm not going to support you on this. You shouldn't have talked to him like that in front of his parents.
That's for many years of friendship. Now you just throw me out like a piece of trash.
Brenda, you have to move on. Stop doing this to yourself.
How can I move on when the source of my happiness is gone? How can I move on?
I know, I understand how you feel. Believe me, I totally understand how you feel. But there are so many men out there, good men for that matter, who want to have you. Your happiness at this point should be your priority.
What other men? I don't want other men. I just want Larry. He's the only one that makes me happy. He's the only one that satisfies all my needs.
Come on, Brenda. Stop doing this to yourself. You only get sick. Please.
Everything. Don't you understand? I've sacrificed way too much to just let go. I've had series of abortion because Larry is not ready to be a father until marriage. I've even deprived myself of so many things other girls enjoy just to be in this relationship, and he does this to me. What have I done? What have I done wrong?
I believe you didn't do anything wrong. Put yourself together. Okay, how about if I should maybe help you talk to Larry? How about that?
Really? You do that for me?
Sure, I will. What are friends for?
My dearest friend, thank you. Please, if you do this for me, I'll finally be grateful.
It's okay, you don't have to thank me. I can do anything for my friend, especially at this point she's crying. Come on, why don't you smile for me?
Thank you so much.
It's okay, it's okay. Stop crying, I think I will be fine.
Stella.
Hi, Hanson.
To what do I owe this visit?
I'm here to see your fiancée, Brenda.
Well, Brenda and I parted ways a while ago. Would that be all?
Yes. Can I get a glass of water? I'm dehydrated.
Alright, just give me a minute.
Okay.
There you go. Stella? Stella, what are you doing?
Calm down, handsome. Don't you like what you see?
That has not answered my question.
Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
Calm down. Okay. Okay, listen. I've always had my eyes on you. From the very first day, I and Brenda met you at the supermarket. But you never noticed me, you know. So, now that I'm here, I want to show you how much I love you. Oh, touch me. Touch me. Oh, so.
What's up, man? How fun?
See you later.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself. Okay, what's up, man?
My love for you.
What's going on?
I give myself.
Ever since I pleaded with you to talk to Larry in my life, I stopped coming here to school. I don't even pick my calls or return my messages. What's happening?
Brenda, you worry too much. Actually, it's not what you think. I've been busy lately, yes. But I talked to Larry about it.
You did?
Yes, I did.
What did he say? Has he forgiven me?
Come on. It's not an easy task. You should know that. But don't worry. He will soon come around.
Yes. You need to do something. I need to do it fast. I'm losing my mind. Losing Larry will be my worst nightmare. Please, help me. Could you believe I even ran into him earlier today? You need to have seen the way he pushed me away and drove off.
Really? Brenda, I've been telling him. Let him be. Stop talking to him. Stop bothering him. Just allow him. Okay? Just give him some time. Like I said, he will come around. Stop bothering yourself.
Are you sure?
Don't you trust me anymore? Come on. Do you still remember his birthday?
My God, his birthday is supposed to be tomorrow. Do you think I should buy him something nice? That might even change his heart.
No. Like I said, you worry too much. Just calm down. Your friend will handle everything for you. Really? Trust me. You know all I want is for you to be happy. And that is all I will do for you. I'll sure do that for you. Trust me. It's okay.
Thank you.
Just be yourself and be happy. That's all.
She's just to do something, okay?
Thank you so much. You know what? I have to run along. I'll see you later, dear. Alright. Just be good. Be a good girl. Alright. Bye. See you later. Love you. Love you too. Oh, hi handsome.
Hi.
Happy birthday to you. I got you a gift. I know you'll love it.
My goodness, this is very thoughtful of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Today.
But how do you know today's my birthday?
Come on. When a woman is obsessed with a man, she goes extra miles in doing findings.
Interesting.
So,
Oh, there's more?
yeah. Will you marry me?
Hi.
Brenda, look at you. What's the problem?
Allow me to have myself in liquor. I need to forget about my sorrow.
All because of that. You want to kill yourself because of that, eh? He doesn't want that. Everywhere is messed up. I need to clean everywhere up. You can't just do that yourself. Give me this thing. Bring it! What's your problem? Eh? Look at you. Killing yourself because of Larry. Who doesn't want even single tears of yours? Oh, wake up. Look at my body. Eh? Because of Larry.
No, I can't stand. Just let me up.
You sure? Easy.
No, that way.
This way.
No, this way.
I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Easy, easy.
I can walk.
No, you
I'm
can't.
not drunk.
You're not done. What are you? So, let's go. Small. You can get this go. You don't worry. Don't even invent you. Right.
Hey, how did you get into the bed?
You were drunk last night.
How many? Did you not food? Did you change me? Did you see my nakedness? Did you have sex with me? Did you take advantage of me?
No. Well, you were drunk last night and mixed everywhere. Have to clean you up. That's what it says. Well, you need to make breakfast.
You have to leave. Please, get out. Now.
Is that how you pay my payments?
Well, thanks for being kind. Please go.
Okay, sorry.
Just go.
I'll leave. Just take it out.
Leave. Please shut the door behind you.
Okay.
Stella, where have you been? You suddenly disappeared. What happened?
My darling, your baby girl has been busy with stuff, you know. Take a look at my finger. How does it look?
Wow! This is so beautiful.
Thank you.
My baby girl is off the market. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. You know what? My wedding is going to be top notch. I mean, it's going to be one of the biggest wedding in town. You know?
I trust you now. We're going to party hard. So, who is this lucky man? Yeah.
Oh, he's tall, fair, handsome, rich, and most importantly, he's good in bed.
Wow. So, who is this man you're talking about?
Anyway, his name is Larry.
Which Larry did you just describe? Is it the one I know? Like the one we both know?
Of course, the one you know. His name is Larry.
Brenda's fiancé.
Please. They're no longer together.
Oh my goodness. What happened?
What is that? Do I look like a relationship therapist or something?
Come on, Stella. This is not right. You're supposed to make peace between both of them.
Abeki! What is that? Now me say, may the man like me propose to me. Come on! Not be woman when no know say man scars they misbehave. I can see I have overstayed my welcome in you.
No. I'm not chasing you. I'm just trying to tell you as a friend. I don't think what you're doing is right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If you are my friend, you will support me. Not against
Oh, fine. I
you.
support you. I've missed you now. Calm down.
Look at you. Before you were trying to do like you're better than me or something. Come on, come here. I missed you too.
Hey. None. You're welcome. Mama? Papa? No. So, This is now your new home. This is where you will be staying with me. Henceforth. Yes.
My son, is this your house?
This is where I live here.
Hey! Chineke na-eme mma imena ekele dịrị gị imena.
This is a home.
Yes.
It's not a house. This is a home. You have done well.
Thank you so much, sir.
You have done well.
Thank you. Let's go inside. Let's go.
Hold on. And what of that girl? That beautiful girl, culture that you brought to the village to show to your mother and I.
Let's go inside, then we'll discuss about her.
First thing first, I need to see her. Let her come and welcome me. Let her come and welcome me. You cannot be living in this big house alone. A girl that was courageous enough to tell you your mistakes in your face. If I don't see her, I'm not stepping into this.
Mama, talk to Papa now. What is going on?
I will not step into the house. Go and call her.
Mama, talk to Papa now. Let us go inside. When we go inside, we'll talk about it now. What are we doing outside here? Are we going to discuss about her outside here?
They will escalate your plan. That will possibly change his mind. They have to come out.
Call her. Let her come and welcome.
It's a simple time.
We are here.
Papa, just hold on. Mama, can I discuss with you privately? Please, let's say something. Come.
Uncle, we are planning on the coup. On the plan to Ulaegbu.
Mama, please. This is where I need you to be very understanding, okay? I need you to be very understanding here. You have to talk to Papa, all right? Yes, you have to speak to my father. Brenda and I are no longer together. Chidi, go dinner now. Don't shout. Don't shout. The truth is that we are no longer together. How can I marry somebody who opposes what I say? Somebody who challenges me as a man? What kind of embarrassment did she give to me in front of you two? Nobody does that kind of thing. Okay, imagine if they were villagers right there when she said that thing. What would they think about us? Is that what you want as a daughter-in-law? Of course you don't want something like that. And that is why I'm no longer with her. If you are from rubbish in a village, would you like that kind of thing? That is why I don't want her anymore. We're no longer together. Okay? I need you now to speak and make him understand that I cannot marry such a person. There are too many beautiful women out there for me. As a matter of fact, I have found one. Ifonya. Beautiful. Fine. Respectful. Anything I say, she does it immediately. That is the kind of person you should be telling me to get married to. That is the kind of person you need as your daughter-in-law. Somebody who can even respect you. Imagine if I marry that one now. If I marry Brenda inside the house. One day she will kill you now inside the house. God forbid. That is why you need to talk to Papa now.
My son, is it exactly what you just said?
Everything I told you right now is exactly how that girl is. She is even more than what I've described. I'm telling you the truth.
But let's
go.
My husband, we have to go inside. You know that we've come a long way. We need to go in and rest. We need to be happy. At least we are in our son's house now.
No, I said it. And so he has finally brought you over. Where?
But
he has brought you over.
God forbid.
He did not brought you over?
No.
All right. I have said my own. Confirm, I will not step into this house if I did not see that girl. If you are not ready to provide that girl, I'm going back to the village.
Papa, this is very unreasonable.
If you are not providing I don't want to shout.
What you are doing now is very unreasonable, Papa.
All right, and I'm going back to the village.
You go back to the village, how?
I am going back to my house. This is your house. And for you, you have to choose between me, your husband, or your son. Did you hear me?
No.
You have to choose.
Mama.
I have to choose my husband.
Mama, what do you want to do now? Can he chori me her?
Olani
Gini.
Leave
You are going with who?
Larry, let me tell you. Even in my grave, that girl will be my daughter-in-law.
Don't say this.
I have said it.
Papa, don't say this.
Let's
go inside.
Your father is not feeling well.
Okay, how do you want to go now?
You brought me here, take me home, oh. Take me home, or you give me transport.
Please, I'm begging you, let us go inside, Papa.
Okay, you don't want to.
Let me call her now.
I can take, oh.
Please.
Papa,
because
you are following me.
Papa, because
Larry, I will follow. Larry, I will follow. But let me go.
Please.
Let me go. I will not stay here. I want to see that again.
Mama, beg now.
Mama, your father have said
I thought we discussed something there.
But you know your father.
Papa?
I'm going with my wife. Look for your own wife.
Mama,
Larry, I won't be.
Don't do like this. Mama, why are you crying now? How are you in a basic now? What's why are you crying? Sorry. It's okay. Huh? Don't worry. Okay. I will always come around. You have nothing to be afraid of, okay?
I don't want you to go. I want you to stay with me here.
Mama, you can't possibly be saying this. You know I have to get back to the city. I have to go to work. There's a lot of things I need to do in the city. Or is it money you want? If it's money, I can add more money to what I gave to you initially.
Hillary, I don't need your money. I need you. Now your father is no more. How am I going to be staying with in this village? Do you want me to stay here and die like your father? I want to follow you to the city.
It isn't that good. So, let me talk to my fiance. You know, now that I'll be getting married very soon, I can't just take decisions on my own. Let me discuss with her. Huh? Don't cry. It's not something to cry about. Everything will be handled. Everything will be sorted out.
Okay.
Huh? Babe. Mama wants to come to the city with us.
What for? You know she's going to make me uncomfortable if she comes with us.
But she's insisting that she wants to come with us. She's crying. Will I leave her here like this? My father is no more. Who is she going to stay with here?
Hey, let her stay in the village now. I don't agree to that, please. She should stay here. Try to understand me.
Okay. Come in. Let me see what I will do.
Okay.
Let me see if I can convince her to stay.
Just confuse her anyhow, please.
Mama, you see, I discussed with her, but there was something very important that she pointed out to me. I am hardly ever at home. She's hardly ever at home. She's always going to work. I'm always going to work. Who are you going to stay with in the city if you get there? Why don't stay back here? I promise I'll be coming from time to time to see you. Eh? I will make sure that anything that you need, I will provide it for you. In fact, if you call me and say, Hillary, start coming back to the village now, I will run down to this place. Biko.
Hillary and Mba. That was exactly the same way I was calling you to let you know that your father died. You didn't pick my call. You refused picking my call. Mbalan. Some girl I'll follow you back to the city. I can't stay here alone. I don't have anybody to stay with. I can't stay alone here. Hi.
It's okay. Ah, Mama, what's going on now? You see, when the neighbors gather here now, so what will you tell them if they gather here?
Hi, your mom.
It's okay. I'm also going to go inside and go and pack your things. Let's go.
Go and pack.
Go and pack your things.
Thank you.
If I don't have a choice, she has to come with us. I don't have a choice.
How you doing? After the shots, quickly, got your message.
Thank you so much for coming. Actually, I want to apologize for the way I treated you.
Well, it's nothing very good.
Really?
Yeah, it's possible.
Thank you.
Well, how are you feeling?
I'm better. All thanks to you.
And are you busy with stuff?
Not really. Why do you ask?
Well, just wondering if we just go and sit up and go.
Anyway, this is you asking me out to meet.
Brenda, it's just a minute to sit down. So,
Okay. So now we go.
well, and you got your choice. Or we can put on these and then.
Go there now. Wow, you're so sweet. I'm just putting you to
What?
Thank you.
Wonderful, good morning. What are you doing with my Christmas? My daughter is so sorry. Please don't take it so personal. I was so hungry. I didn't want to start bothering you. Thank you for the That was the only cup I saw there.
My kitchen. Mama, listen, let me tell you, in this house, there are rules. You don't touch my personal belongings without my permission.
I'm so sorry. It's just that the doctor placed me inside. So I don't intend to come. Yes.
Mama? No, tell me now, how is that my business? Doctor placed you under your... How is that my business, Mama? Tell me now.
You don't want to fight me because of a call. But I said I'm sorry.
Mama, I will not fight you. But I will only show you one thing. So that next week, you won't touch what belongs to me anymore.
Whoa. Hey! Hey!
Sorry.
No, there's nothing. It's just that I wanted to see and take it all the time. Everything is okay. All thanks to your wife. It was right there after I was perfect.
Sorry.
So amazing.
Thank you.
Hey,
Yes, you should. Sis, so you mean Larry broke your heart? That guy dumped you and you did not even bother to tell me. It's not like that. I didn't want to disturb your relationship issues. But I'm fine now. Disturb me. Disturb me? Come on, sis. How can you relate your relationship issues with me be a disturbance? I am your only sister. I should be the closest person to you. I should be the person you can run to and call at any time if you need anything. And honestly, if someone told me, if someone had even mentioned it to me that common Larry will have the guts to dump such a pretty girl like you, I would never have believed it. It has happened and it's all in the past now. And trust me, I'm fine, I'm moving on. Don't text me, his friend, boyfriend, coming around, checking up on me, making sure that everybody's awful and all that. Guess what? Oh, guess not. No, I can't guess. It's just tell me. Let's take cat out of the bag. Okay, fine. We'll wait until and what? Tell me now. He asked you out? Not yet. Oh, exactly. I don't know what's going on. Even though I really wanted him to, I feel deep inside that Eric cares about me. I feel like he really loves me. It's taking him forever to ask me out. Oh, do you think I should go ahead and ask him out myself? Hell no! Come on, sister, you're a queen. Go and ask the man out. That is not your job. It is the duty of a man to propose to a lady, not your job alone. Okay? I know how you feel right now. It's really not easy after you reset breakfast. But just calm down, okay? Just feel first and let nature take its course. Everything will be fine. Thank you so much. Thank you. No problem. Now you're here, you're really moving around because God has been going on. I'm here. What do you want? You want your foot massage?
Mama?
Huh?
We're on our way out too.
My son.
Why are you shaking like this? What happened? What's the problem?
I'm not just feeling well.
You're not feeling well?
Yes.
When did this start?
No, we just started now. Where are you going?
What?
Please help me. Prepare and pepper soup with enough water and enough. Please.
Hey. But Mama, Stella and I are going somewhere. Okay, this is what is going to happen. Since you're not feeling very well, let me drive you to the hospital. And then on our way back, we'll pick you up.
No, you're not doing that. Mama, let me give you paracetamol. I know you'll be fine.
And who told you that paracetamol will cure my sickness? Are you a doctor?
Mama, I am not a doctor. But okay, let me take you to the hospital myself.
No. Hilary,
huh?
Please go in the kitchen. Prepare yam pepper soup for me. Enough water and mother and fish. That is exactly what I want to eat.
Well, you heard what Mama said now. Just go inside and prepare yam pepper soup.
No! I am not doing that! Honey, what is it now? Oh! Babe, I'm not expecting this from you.
I see that she's not feeling fine.
Mama is not feeling fine. She was fine from morning. But because you are going out, Mama suddenly fell sick.
But it's a sickness. It can happen to anybody at any time.
Yeah, you're the one saying this. Can't you see your mother is faking it? She's faking it.
It's not possible. You cannot say my mother is faking it. No. Anyone can fall sick at any time. Please, just go in and prepare it.
Honey, I will not do it seriously. This is the first time of we going out, so I should go and undress and just to please her.
You know all this time you are using to argue. You can actually walk into that kitchen and make yam pepper soup for her.
I said I am not doing it. Can't you get it? Mama, what is all this now? Why do you like doing this? No, why does your mother like doing this to me now? Simply because we are going out, she suddenly fell sick.
Look,
she's pretending, honey.
Can you just relax, Stella?
This was the same thing she did on that day, and now this again. Oh no, I'm not taking this. Oh, babe. So because we can actually go out some other time, I should go and undress, enter the kitchen and prepare something for your mother. You're not the one saying this, are you?
What is wrong with you? Is it because it's not your mother? If this were to be your own mother, would you say this to me?
Baby, are you the one saying this to me?
Are you going to prepare it or not?
I won't do it. I can't do it now. Mama, see, this thing you're doing is not fair. I don't like this thing. It's not fair. It's not fair. Every time you want to go out, you'll be sick and taking sick.
Madam,
I'm not.
You will not do this. No problem. I will take my time to do it. Mama, stop. I will prepare for you,
Mama, you know you're faking this. It's so obvious that you're faking it. But Mama, you know what? God will judge you. God will judge you for trying to frustrate me in my own fiance's house. Yes, Mama. Because what you're doing to me is not fair. It's not fair. Change!
Come. I'm not easy.
What happened? You and your guy didn't show up for the event.
My dear, is it not that old fool that called herself my mother-in-law? That woman is becoming so annoying, and she's making my home a miserable hell for me.
What do you expect? When you allowed her moved into your fiance's place, come on, of course, you should be ready to face the consequences.
Could you imagine that day? She was faking her sickness. And she suddenly requested I should go into the kitchen and prepare her yam pepper soup with enough uda and mangala fish.
What? Even when she saw you and your fiancé was about going out?
I'm telling you. My dear, the annoying part is that my fiancé believed her.
Come on, Stella. What do you expect? She is his mother. Of course. I have told you to stand on your feet. Yes. If not, that woman will poison his son's mind. And you know what that means.
Over my dead body will that happen. Not when I'm still alive. You know what I'm going to do to her? I am going to make that house miserable for her. Trust me.
Now you're talking. Moreover, she won't get married to her son.
She hasn't seen anything yet. Because this time around, I am fully ready for her.
You need to.
Anyway, my friend.
very dirty, you're very poor.
Oh my God. I just knew it's my birthday today. Wow, this is an awesome surprise. Actually, I don't forgot.
That's it.
Thank you so much. This is beautiful.
No. I'll bring you relax. Please. Thank you.
I'm in love with you. Everything is my mama.
It's alright. Alright. Okay, should be on my way.
Already? Thank you so much.
Alright. Bye.
I knew that. I didn't feel sweet. Yes, that was thoughtful of him. What is wrong with you? I don't understand. You don't understand. Haven't I told you to minimize the way you give attention and bring light to this kind of guy? I thought we would agree. What is that? Why did you want me? That was a harmless thought. That's a harmless thought. Harmless thought you did. Listen, I've told you. You shouldn't be giving in to every little attention you get from a man. It makes you look cheap. And if you ask me, I think that is why you always tell me great. Stop saying that. Very close to me, and that's all that matters. Very close to me. Yes. And how do you know he loves you? Well, if he doesn't love you, sure he wouldn't bother buying me gifts on my birthday. God. Since you didn't grow up, any man will do anything just to have a beautiful girl like you on his bed. And you think it's just about love. It's not love, it's something else. I'm so sure. Please don't stop. I'm not trying to play your home. What did you think? Right now, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. And there you are, saying the bad man talk about it. I was serious. Serious. Think about something. With the love of my life. It's so sad that he didn't even call me on my birthday. God, how can I lose the old man that showed me what true love really is? God, I wish I wasn't back in my house. But the devil has stolen my happiness. The devil has taken you around from me. My only son about that. Thank God I recovered. And even came who put a smile on my face. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I miss you so much. What is this? Why are you doing this to yourself, for Christ's sake? How can you be crying over a man that treated you like a piece of trash and dumped you like you were nothing? How? Why are you doing this? You know the funniest thing? You know the most annoying thing? When you were here, crying and wasting your beauty in this misery. This so-called Harry or Larry or whatever his name is. Like somewhere else now. Probably in your favorite location, like the places you usually take you to. With another lady that is even more beautiful than you are. And you are here, crying out and wasting yourself in misery. Please stop now. You're breaking my heart. See, Eric lost. He has been calling you, but you refuse to take his call. So he called me. You need to speak to me, please. Please stop for me now. Stop crying. It's okay. It's okay.
My son, I can see you still love her. Why can't you go for her? Instead of you forgetting yourself to emotional.
No, it's not that easy.
I can be.
How are you? Hey,
Hi, baby.
how are you?
I'm fine.
What took you so long? I've been expecting you since.
Actually, I stopped by at my friend's shop. Don't tell me you miss me.
I miss you. Who would not miss you?
I miss you too. You know what? I have something to show you in the room.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I miss you. Can we go? Shall we? Oh, come on.
Come on, I'm coming.
Hey, what's up?
Larry, you told me you don't have anything to do with Brenda anymore.
Yeah?
So what is her picture and number still doing in your phone? Are you still seeing Brenda?
Babe, I'm not seeing Brenda. Okay, it's just a picture.
Oh! Did I just hear you say it's just a picture? Larry! Do you think I'm a fool?
Can I have my phone now, please?
No! Not until her number and picture is deleted completely from your phone. You can have it. Now let me see how you will still communicate with her. Rubbish. Brenda, you know I'm your friend. Your best friend. And you know I can understand. Brenda, the earlier you move on with your life, the better for you. Can you imagine the other day I bumped into Mary, romancing a girl in front of a car. And believe me, that was so disgusting. Trust me, you don't deserve such a dog. Can I have your phone? Seriously, Stella. I'm so confused. I feel like I didn't fight for you. What are you supposed to do? Brenda, what are you fighting for? That dog, trust me. Oh, it's my friend. Eric!
Brenda.
Hi.
Fine, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How did you find us here?
Just This is my passport.
Oh, okay. This is my friend Stella. Do you know her?
What? I know her though. But I don't know if she's still your friend.
Brenda is my friend, my best friend for that matter, and my childhood friend, right? Yes, right.
Really?
Yeah. She's correct. I don't Shall we? Bye. Bye, Ellie.
All right.
It's not small tonight. What did they expect?
Oh, yeah. Only if she knew who she's dealing with. Still dead. It's dead. It's alright.
Good.
My love, your breakfast is ready.
Oh, Mamo. Ngwa. Okay, here. I personally prepared this delicious meal for you. Melon soup with fufu. You need to eat.
Mama, what is the meaning of this?
The meaning of what? Are you blind? Namo.
Mama, what is the meaning of this? Are you trying to frustrate me or what? What is it now? Why do you like trouble, Mama? Honey, don't mind your mother. You know this is morning and you need tea, not fufu.
Namo.
Mama, please stop this. Oh.
You know, real men eat good meal. And this is your favorite. That is why I took my time to prepare this meal for you. Should I start feeding you?
Mama, please.
If this one is not enough,
Mama,
let me bring
please.
for you.
Don't bring this your local life from village to township. I will not allow you to feed my husband this poison. Honey, you have to take breakfast in the morning, which is tea, not fufu. Mama, who eats fufu in the morning now? Haba.
Have you forgotten that he's my son? My friend, take this rubbish out from here. Namo, start eating. I should start feeding you.
Mama, respect yourself. Oh. Mama, respect yourself in this house. Oh, respect yourself. Oh.
Hillary,
what is all this now?
Tell this thing to take this miserable colored water out from this place.
Oh, you're calling my breakfast that I spent a lot of quality time to make for my husband. You're calling it, okay. My love.
Shit too.
Mama, don't try me.
Drink it.
Mama, please stop. I will not allow you to frustrate me in my own husband's house. What is this now? Old woman, go and find your place. What is all this?
No. Wait, let me go and watch my son. Hold on, I'm coming.
Honey, don't mind your mother. She's only trying to make me look wicked. She's trying to frustrate me to make me look like a wicked woman, a bad woman. Honey, don't worry. Just take this. You know, good men eat breakfast, which is tea. So, Mama, Mama, stop this, oh! Mama, stop this, oh! Honey, what your mother, oh? What your mother?
Oh, look at there! Hey! Take this in house.
Mama! Hey! Mama, you're looking for my trouble! You're looking for my trouble! What is this? Honey, you're eating it! You're eating it! Why are you eating it? Why are you eating it? Honey, drink my tea too. Hey. Mama, shift! Drink my tea too. Mama, leave my tea. Stop it now. Why are you pouring my tea? Mama, what are you doing? Mama, leave. Mama, I will not respect you. Get out. I have no time to respect you, Mama. Mama, I have no time to respect you, Mama. Don't try me again in this house. Mama, don't try me, oh. Don't try me, oh. Honey, you actually want to eat that food. You want to eat fufu. Tell me, when did you start? Mama, I don't like this. You want to kill my When did you start eating fufu at breakfast in this house? No, tell me now, when did you start eating fufu at breakfast? He's smelling. He's smelling. How dare you question that? Mama, leave my thing. Now what is your problem? Why did you have to carry your witchcraft from village to township to come and frustrate me? Mama, leave this. Mama, I will not allow you to do this to me. I will not agree for you to fight me. Mama, I don't want to fight you. Mama, you're an elder.
Like, Papa, you would not believe that I cannot stay a full day in my house. 1 full day in peace and tranquility. I cannot.
Larry, what do you mean?
My mother and Stella are a thorn in my flesh.
Larry, what do you expect? You fetched an ant infected firewood and you expect the lizard not to feast on it? It's normal, it's not possible.
You know, sometimes I just feel that I probably might be under a spell or something.
My brother, you are. You're under a spell.
You think everything is a joke?
Hello? Brenda, darling. Well, I'm good. How you doing? I'm sorry I forgot to call earlier. Have you eaten? Please. You know I don't like seeing you hungry. I don't like seeing you hungry. You know I love you so much and I care deeply about you. Yeah? You're welcome. Well, it's alright. I'll give you a call maybe in the next couple of hours. Alright. Okay.
Who are you romantically speaking to over the phone?
What do you mean? Brenda, of course. Do you think I'm a womanizer like you?
Which Brenda, please?
The Brenda you know, of course.
You mean you've been seeing Brenda behind my back?
Larry, why acting like as if you care? Look, man, Larry, I'm in love with Brenda. And I'm perfectly fine with that. No doubt.
Eric, what sort of a friend are you? How can you possibly be going out with my ex?
Come on. Your ex. You practically told me a week that I can do whatever I want to do. The day you dumped her, remember? So I made my own choice with Brenda. And so you did with her best friend. Come on, Larry. Stop acting childish. Just play.
Of all the women in the world, you choose to have a thing with my ex, Eric.
That's the way it is. No. Come and sit down. Come and talk. I see you. You lack some sense, bro. I would make use of that sense for you. Nonsense.
What is it? Are you okay? You look worried.
I'm fine. It's nothing.
Are you sure it's nothing? Did Eric do anything to you? Tell me.
I'm fine.
If you say so, your mother said I should be giving you swallow, so this is it. Let me go and get to work to wash. I'm done. Washing. I know you like this one.
What do you want to join you?
No, I did this money for you. What is it?
Water. Give me water to drink, please.
What? Honey, are you?
What is going on? Please hurry! Oh, this woman wants to kill me, oh. Stella, hurry! Ah! What the hell?
I am so happy for my friend Stella. She's finally on the market. I can't wait to show her how happy I am that she's finally getting married.
Congratulations to her. So,
I wish, Abroko. She said it's a surprise. God, please. When will God grant me my heart desire?
Sis, I'm sure Eric is having something very special for you. I'm sure. Eric loves you so much. You can tell with the way he reacts every time he's around you. It's written all around him. And many of his kind are rare. They don't talk much, but they're quick to action. Don't like things actually. Can you just calm down? No, it's too hot. Calm down. At the right time, eh? Everything will come to place. I promise.
Mama, what is this again? Mama, not again now. What do you want? What is it?
I don't. I just prepare meat, and you're asking me about it.
Why is it that every time I prepare food for my husband, you will also bring your own? Mama, what is it now?
I won't prepare. You see this in your money, this needle. Is that what you're calling food? Eh? Wait, I want to ask you. Your men always prepare delicious meal for their husband. And it's when they come back from work, they will relax and eat. But in your own case is different. Because you are not properly trained.
Mama, I understand the fact that you gave birth to your son. I am living with him. I know what he eats in the morning, afternoon, and night. Mama, not this at lunch.
Forgetting that it's nice. My dear, this is not the kind of food I trade him. See, likes eating vegetable soup and the fufu. And so I would have, anyway, you cannot be my son's wife. So there's no need of me addressing.
Mama, Mama, when will you stop this your drama? Is this what you call food? Let me check.
Melon soup.
This is what you call soup. This is what you call food.
I'm sorry! Mama, what have you done? What have you done? What have you done? I'm sorry! Hey!
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Mama, look at what have you done? Hey! Honey! Mama, what? Honey, please, I'm sorry!
Larry, where do you think you're going to without telling me?
Since when did you start restricting my movement in this house? Since when did you start deciding where I should go and where I should not go to?
Larry, I am your wife-to-be. I have every right to know where you are going to and who you are going out there to see.
You're my wife-to-be. Wife-to-be who doesn't even have remorse for what she did. Look at my face. You almost got me blind. What have I done to deserve this kind of thing? Look at the pain you inflicted on me, and you don't have any remorse for what you did?
Baby, please. Oh, now you're blaming me for what happened to you, instead of blaming your mother. See, let me tell you, you should be happy that the hot noodles and hot pepper did not blind you completely. I warned you, but you wouldn't listen. I warned you not to allow your mother to come and stay with us, but you refused. So, whatever you see, you take it. Stop looking at me like that, oh. Stop looking at me like that, oh. What is it now? See, let me tell you. Since you have decided to side with your mother in this house, you will have no peace until you send her back to the village where she belongs. Don't even look at me like that. Larry, come back here! Come back here and tell me where you are going to! Larry! You come back here and meet me. Stupid man!
Larry, what happened to you? Huh? Were you involved in an accident or what?
I went to Brenda's house and I was told that she's not around. Have you seen her?
I don't understand. Why do you ask?
I want my woman back. I want to right all my wrongs.
Larry, you want my woman back? Can you even listen to yourself? Huh? You must be sick.
Brenda is my woman. Okay? We only had a little misunderstanding. But I'm a changed person now. I want to right all my wrongs. Where is she?
We'll come off it, Larry. Larry, you practically told me that I should have Brenda. Yeah, you did. I cared for her. Larry, I picked her up. I showed her love. I made her feel like a real woman she is. Things you couldn't do for her, I did. Now you, from nowhere, with your scattered face, you can't put, you even have the effrontery, to ask me, my own woman, back to your life. Don't even let me descend on you now. You're pissing me off right now. And that's impossible! You can never have her! She's my woman! Where do you think you're going?
Respect yourself.
Where do you think you're going?
Respect yourself.
Where do you think you're going?
Brenda, listen to me. Brenda, please, I am sorry. And I want to fix things. Respect yourself.
Where do you think you're going?
Respect yourself.
Where do you think you're going?
Eric.
She's my woman! Eric! She is my woman!
Brenda.
You be Eric! She's my woman! Eric! She's my woman! Eric! Just leave this place. Larry, leave my house. Larry, just leave. Leave my house!
This is not the last you hear from me.
Nonsense. Babe.
Hi. Who are you? Never mind. Is Brenda in? No, she's not in. She went to see her fiancé. Does Brenda has a fiancé? Of course. My sister has a fiancé and she's getting married soon. Oh, that's good. Did any other man come here looking for her? Yes. There was a young man here earlier. Is there a problem? No? How does he look like? Well, he's tall, he's fair in complexion, and I think he has some injuries on his face. But why do you ask? It's okay, never mind. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Okay, so what do I tell Hello? Hello? Who are all these crazy people coming to look for Brenda today? First, the young man, and now this one. They don't even bother telling me their names. What did you go to do at Brenda's house?
I was all in Brenda's place.
Said he's not legit nice.
What have you been doing at Brenda's place?
You're such a big liar. Larry, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? I gave you everything. I gave up everything for you. lot of suitors just to be with you. Why do you keep breaking my heart? Why?
I'm sorry. Just
shut up! Just shut up! If you think you can use me and dump me for that stupid Brenda, then you are joking. Because if I go down, you are going down with me. Do you understand?
Wait. I am sorry. I'm sorry that I make you go through this trauma. I'm very sorry. I did not mean to make you go through all this. Look at me. If I did not mean well for you, why would I even let you in my life in the first place? I'm sorry. But I promise, henceforth, Brenda is out of my life for good.
Is that a promise? Are you sure? If you're sure, then come and make me feel like a woman.
Yes. Welcome. Thank you. The girl came here looking for you. Right? Yes, he did say what he's saying. I asked him, but he refused to tell me. Wow. How does it look like? He's tall, fair, little bit cute. Oh, and I think he has a bandage wrapped around it. Oh, that's Larry. Yes. Larry. Oh, so that was the stupid, dirty animal that treated you like a trash and dumped you. He was so lucky today. If I had any idea he was that stupid animal, I promise, since I would have designed his body with hot water. Oh, don't blame me for that. Besides, nature is already dealing with him in his own corner. You should still go and thank his stars. He should still go and thank his stars. Because I would have made sure to add more pain to his miserable life. And that reminds me, one other lady came by after the birthday. I asked her her name and she still refused to disclose. Really? Yes. Let's see. She said she came maybe after another day. Yes. I think there's really something going on because the way she reacted when I had told her a guy left before she came, also that the guy was looking for me, it's very suspicious. It's coming. This fella
and you can never do that. Anyway, next time when you are comfortable, just make sure you get the right information. It's honest. So,
Mama, please, what is the meaning of this? Go to the back seat. I have to sit at the front.
What is the meaning of this? I should go to the back seat. You want to sit down at the front?
Yes, Mama.
What's the meaning of that? Have you forgotten that this is my son's car? Not only that, I'm your mother-in-law to be. You should stop disrespecting me in this house.
And I am your daughter-in-law to be. Yes, Mama. So I deserve to sit at the front seat, not you. Please go to the back, Mama.
Well, come and drag me out. This is my son's car. I have every right to sit down in the front seat.
Mama, please. I beg you in the name of whatever you say. Please go to the back seat, Mama. Don't find trouble, please.
That's impossible. Have you forgotten that Hilary is my son? I carried him here for 9 good months. Born and breastfed him. Paid his tuition. I and my late husband sold the only piece of land we had in order to send him abroad. Now that he has finally made it, you are here to turn me around. Order me around up here.
Mama, I want to also tell you, I, Stella, I have equally contributed to your son's welfare. I've been taking care of him, Mama. Hey. And I have sacrificed a lot for him as well. Please go to the back seat.
Babe.
Honey, please don't tell me to stop. Rather tell your mother to stop this madness.
Mama, stop this now, people. You should stop this. Let us go. Enter the car.
Hell, I am not holding you to go. I'm set. You should come inside. Let's go. Tell your wife to go to the back seat.
Mama, please go to the back seat. Please.
Come and drag me out now.
No need for this argument. I beg you. Since you two are hell-bent on sitting in front, no problem. Babe, look, let me solve this puzzle. Take the car key. Drive the car. I will sit behind you, okay?
Honey? Dude. How are you making the whole thing look like?
Why are you okay? Come and take over the front seat. My son has gone to the back. I'm going to drive. I said take over.
Hey, Mama.
Nah, shift for your mother.
Mama!
Shift to Mama,
what is the meaning of this?
You want the front seat. Take over the front seat.
What is that supposed to mean? Do I look like a cab driver to you? Oh, I see. Nobody wants to go anywhere. You know what? This outing is council, period. What nonsense?
Hey! Look at one back on you. Hilary, are you just sitting down here like a piece of food, watching this motherless girl go in with your car key, and you are not doing anything about it? Ciao! They say wonder shall not end, but I will see to the end of it.
The most wonderful thing ever happened to me. No. If you be my house, I'll be riding you all day. Sorry, but you are every man's dream. And I can't wait to have you over and over and over in my life. Yeah. You're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen in my life. I cherish you so much. And I'll continue to do so.
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, can you ask for this?
What is going on? What is this about? Eric, when are you going to do the right thing for once?
Come on, what right thing are you talking about?
Why are you playing dumb? We've been friends for a while now. When are you going to go?
Just give me those words,
Baby, when I first met
Wait.
you were
I'm seeing Eric for this now. He
but
hasn't
out of my love
professed his love for me.
I can
He hasn't made any attempts to kiss me.
to
Not to
be
talk of making
my
love.
man, to
So
be
when is the right
my
time?
man, my one
Eric,
and
listen to me.
only.
I'm not trying to make love to you or kiss you. This time is decency. Now think about it, Susie. What if Eric lures you into his bed, has sex with you, and then dumps you? Listen. I need to head for the steps. When you know he's not getting enough confess from you. Maybe he's getting it from someone else. Please. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose anyone. Eric is such a good man with a broken heart. I want him for myself. I don't want him to fall prey to step by step. Now, have you also heard that when a man loves you,
After all I have done,
and trust me, Eric loves you so much, and he's never going to do anything to hurt you. He will never hurt you, sis. I promise. When you can't just propose to me, what do you think the Russian is? He hasn't even kissed you yet. Now you're smiling. Don't worry. At the right time, Eric is going to calm down, not just on one minute, but both of his knees will be down. And he'll be begging for my sisters and they're married. I know. It's happening. It's happening. Cheer up.
oh, why did you do this to me? Oh, it's
My son, thank God I met you here. I wanted to come to your house. Please, I want you to help me do something. Help a poor woman like me. Eh? I know that you are my only hope to restore back the sanity of my son. Eh? I've done everything a woman could do, but all of them has proven about it.
Mama, I feel your pain. Honestly speaking, I feel your pain. But I don't know how you want me to come to this picture. Let me tell you something, Mama. I want Larry. Mama, I want Larry. But he wouldn't listen to me.
Let's leave that blame for now. Let's just leave that blame. My mind is still telling me that you will do something. My son, can you believe? Ever since I stepped my 2 legs inside my son's house, I've never slept with my 2 eyes closed. That girl Costa keep tormenting me. That girl is a destiny killer. She has turned my son to a toy. Hillary is no longer a man of his word. Hillary will cry for Brenda today. Tomorrow is succumb to that witch, Costa.
Honestly, I don't know what to do. Please, help me out. Eh?
Mama.
Eh?
Mama.
Eh?
You know I will do everything for you.
Eh?
But this one is going to be difficult.
Why?
Mama. Hillary. I don't know. But I don't know. Mama, it's going to be difficult. I've tried possible best. Hillary is not giving me listening ears. Mama, I've tried all I could.
Are we going
He almost fought me.
Eh?
Mama, don't
we
worry.
Can't leave him like that now.
Mama, me, I'm tired.
We can't leave him like that. Hey, please, can you help me show me where Brenda is living? At least let me talk to her woman to woman.
Mama, that's not a good idea. Brenda will not ask. No. I wouldn't want to step into something that I wouldn't finish. Please, Mom.
Just show me the place.
Besides, Brenda will not accept Larry back. So what's the need for me trying to show you?
Let's see her. Let's not conclude.
Mama, just go and rest. Just go and sleep. Leave Hillary.
Hey, wait.
Leave him, please. Just leave him, Hillary.
Are you going?
Mama, just leave Hillary. Leave him. Leave Hillary, please.
Mama. Mama. Mama, good afternoon. Mama, you're not responding to my greetings now.
Good afternoon.
Mama, I went out. On my way coming back, I saw these beautiful wrappers and I know you will love them. So I decided to buy them for you.
You said that you went out and you saw these wrappers, you decided to buy them for.
Yes, Mama.
And they're expensive.
Yes, Mama.
How much did you buy them?
Mama, I bought them 10,000 naira.
That means 30,000 naira.
Yes, Mama.
Hey!
Mama, listen. Anything for you. You know you're my expensive mother-in-law to be. So anything expensive, I can get it for you without hesitating.
Hey! I said it. This girl wants to finish my son's money. See the way you are lavishing my son's money. Squandering his money. You went and bought this thing, 10,000. That means 30,000. From whose pocket, Mama?
Did I do anything wrong in...
I'm asking you from whose pocket? Because I know that you're not doing anything. Ever since I stepped my feet inside this my son's house, I've never seen you going to work. Neither have I seen you doing any business. So where did you get the money you used in buying these things for me?
Mama, at least you should learn to tell someone thank you. Learn to say thank you for once, Mama.
And why will I tell you thank you? Where you have turned my son to your ATM, where you go and withdraw any amount of money you want from.
Mama, it's not like that now. I'm trying to make you happy, Mama. Mama, please accept it. I bought it from my heart.
Do you know what? Let me go in there and change to a better clothes. You are going to take me to that place you bought these things. I'm going to return them back so I can collect back my son's money. This is getting out of hand. Stand up.
Mama, you don't mean it.
I said stand up, let's go and return it. You are telling me, Mama, I don't mean it. Stand up. Or, anyway, let me go and change. I'm ready for you. If you want one, I'm going to give it to you.
So... Oh, what is that? Break it down. What is wrong with this, my friend? So allow me to finish this clothes. It's okay.
Where is this girl? Stella! Stella!
Mama?
Who removed the clothes I dropped on top of my bed? I know that it can't be my son. Because my son has nothing to do with clothes. Who removed it?
Mama, it's me.
What are you doing with my clothes?
I noticed they were dirty, so I decided to wash them for you.
Hey! You noticed my clothes, they are dirty. I decided to wash since when? Anyway, there is no problem. What did you use to wash them? Is it with your hands or with washing machine? Which of them?
With my hands, Mama.
Eh? You use your hands to wash my clothes. Hey, wonder shall not end. Stella, wait till let me ask you. Which of the detergent did you use? Is it the powdered one or the tablet?
Mama, powder one.
Hey! You use the powdered one to do what? Eh?
To wash your clothes, Mama.
But you know that I don't use a powdered detergent to wash my clothes.
Mama.
Wait, let me ask you. Who sent you to wash my clothes? Eh? You have damaged my clothes, oh. Get ready to replace them. Wait, oh. I can't remember sending you to wash my clothes. Not to talk of using powdered detergent to wash my clothes.
But Mama, that is what we use in washing clothes in this house.
You and who? Have you been washing my clothes for me? Do you know detergent I normally use to wash my clothes?
Hey!
Ochakamaka, busybody. If you like, wash the whole of this house. My son, Hilary, will not marry you.
Mama.
You want to get married? Ah, get out.
Mama, I was only helping you.
Don't help me again. Try your help, I don't need it.
Yeah. To help again is now the problem. Yeah.
What is it?
I am sick and tired of your mother's behavior in this house. I'm tired. What is this? I buy her clothes, she complains. I cook, she complains. I wash, she complains. She complains over everything. What does she want me to do? Huh? I am tired. Enough of all this.
Why are you two acting like kids? Huh? The earlier you and Mama started seeing each other as mother-in-law and daughter-in-law, the better for all of us.
Is that all you have to say?
What exactly do you want me to say? What else do you want me to say? I've not married you yet and this is all I get all the time. Imagine when I marry you into the house, what is going to happen? I'm sure this house will be turned upside down.
Larry, oh, I am now the devil. Stella is now the devil, while your mother is a saint. Larry, when will you be a man? When will you be a man and tell your mother to her face that she is wrong? When?
Before you walked in here, I was busy. Okay? I would like to return to what I was doing.
Oh, I wasn't expecting anything less. But now listen, let me tell you one thing. Nothing, I mean nothing, will ever separate you and I. Not even your mother, nor Brenda. I'm sick and tired of all this. What is this? Ella, I have done everything you told me to do just to please that woman, but she's so difficult. Yeah, what is wrong with her? Why is she just like that? Anyways, let's forget about her. Yes, I think Brenda is a problem now. How? You know, the Bible made us understand that right from the days of John the Baptist, the kingdom of God suffered violence. And it's only the violence that taketh it by force. You know what it means? You need to stand to your feet and take that thing that belongs to you by force, by eliminating Brenda. What? What is what? Ella, what did you just say? Do you want me to be jailed for life? Come on, baby girl. Stop being childish here. All you need to do is just to buy a bottle of wine. Yes. Pretend as if you're going to celebrate her birthday. Then poison it. My dear, nobody would know. Yes. That's the only way you can have Hillary to yourself. Why are you looking at me like that?
Baby, when I first met you, you were nobody. But out of my love for you, I gave myself to you. To be my man, to be my man.
Alright. Wait, yours. But you look so beautiful.
Thank
Look at
you.
those shoes.
Thank you so much.
What's the special occasion? Where are you going to?
Well, I went and
Tell me your truth. Seriously. Yes. You're going to see Larry. This woman now. How can you wake up this beautiful morning? Took your time to dress like the queen that you are, just to go and see that stupid man that shattered your heart. Come on. Yes, he shattered my heart. Yes, he hurt me so badly. But I still feel something for him. Really? You still feel something for him? Okay, now tell me. What happens to Eric? What happens to a man that took his time to pick your broken pieces, to show you what the true meaning of love is? This guy genuinely cares for you, and you're just going to let him down just because of someone that doesn't even value you. Come on, sis. You can't do this to Eric now. Well, if you think really Larry is the best decision for you, then there's no problem. You can go. Wish you good luck. You know it's not for my heart. How can you do this now?
Do you know how amazing you smell? I just want to ravish you and eat you off. Look at you. Wow, baby.
I'm all yours.
Yeah, I know, right? Take it easy.
No problem. You're by my side so I can fall.
No, you can't fall. I am your guardian angel. And I'll do everything and anything for you. Come here, come here, come here.
What's that? Were you expecting someone?
I don't know. Check.
Okay.
All right.
I'm coming. 1 minute.
What's up? Who was that?
I've checked, but I couldn't see anyone. I don't know who was that.
But I heard a knock on the door.
Never mind. Okay.
You just want me badly. That's what you
Let's continue from where we
started. From where we started. Oh yeah,
you know what?
What?
I will never lose you, right?
No, never. You have me, and I have you.
That sounds so sweet.
I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm not sure if what I'm doing is even the right thing. Listen to me, Brenda. The only right thing to do now is to reciprocate the love Eric has shown to you. Can't you see? Eric is such a nice man, and his time is very, very, very hard to find. Maybe you have one right in front of you. You should just hold him, love him, and cherish him. You'll get crying over his skin sour. But why can't I just stop myself from thinking about Larry? I know Eric is a nice man, but I'm really scared of running to another happy. This is understandable. Well, how else? How else do you want Eric to show you that he really cares about you? If you listen to me, I think the only right thing you should do for yourself now is to completely erase every thought of Larry from your head. Please, now. I feel like Larry still loves me. I could see it in his eyes the day he saw me at Eric's house. He feels like he has realized his own mistakes. I can feel it. Since you're not talking like my sister, what has that guy done to you? And do you need a soothsayer to tell you that Larry never loved you and we never loved you? Please, a
man that broke up with you just because you cautioned him on how he's not taking proper care of his parents. And you think he loves you. Let me tell you the very, very simple truth is, Larry doesn't love you and will never love you. And any man that cannot take care of his family, especially his mother, can never take care of his wife. You touched the bullet, sis. See, you're very tired, just remember. Nice. Don't be tired. Cheer up, mom. See. What are you lying about? Stella.
Girls. Honestly, my man is a perfect man. He treats me like a queen. Shower me with gifts. And even serve me breakfast on bed. Really?
Isn't she lucky?
Stella, my dear Esther, you're so lucky to have such a charming man who showers with so much love and respect. You can say that again, darling. Anyway, have you heard from Larry? What is it, baby? Stella, it's really difficult getting over that. I mean, the more I try to erase him from my head, the more I'm thinking about him. I just can't get over everything we shared. I just can't forget about everything. She did that. I really embarrassed to see. What happened? Tell me. Come on! We are friends! Come on, speak out. I foolishly went to his house. Yes, I did. I even knocked on the door. Just as I was about to open the door, the chicken dog ran away because I wasn't so sure I was making the right decision. Oh my goodness. Oh, Brenda! Come on! You shouldn't have gone to Larry's house. I mean, what if you had bumped into him with another woman? You would have caused yourself another emotional trauma. Listen, I'm your best friend, and I know what is good for you. Trust me, Eric is the best guy for you. Forget about Larry, for God's sake. Listen, give Eric your whole heart. Who knows, he might even propose or something. Oh, nevertheless, I bought wine for us to chill. Right? Stella, I know it's not your birthday, so tell me, what are we celebrating? For better friendship, of course. Really? Fine. Come on, girl, why are you sitting there? You're too far from us now. Don't worry, I'm fine. Are you sure? Come on, please, let's celebrate. So, can you give that stuff? My glasses. Of course, I'll really do that. Thank you so much. Don't worry. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. I couldn't think of anything better than this. There's never a dull moment. Oh no, you know I always want you to be happy. I want to smile on your face. Okay, here she is. Thank you, darling. Did you get anyone first? Thank you. But why, babe? She is. It's like she doesn't drink coffee. Really? Okay. Of course, you. Let's do breakfast. Thank you. That's enough. Okay. Very fun having you around. So let's do better friendship. Oh yes, my baby girl. Love, marriage, yeah, kids, yeah, and everything in between. Of course.
This could be the perfect time to strike if only this people should be. What do I do? Are you okay?
Of course I'm fine. I can't wait to want to join us.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sis, I really don't think Stella is a good friend.
Where is that coming from?
What do you mean by that? Someone that just comes here to inquire about your personal life and front her way.
Come on. Don't say that. You know that Stella and I have been best friends since child. I don't think she's coming here to front her way. Besides, I'm happy for her too.
Really? Someone who comes here to get every information about your personal life, who you're dating, who you're going out with, and have refused to give even the most tiniest information about her fiancé or even her wedding plans. Come on, sis. Are you sure this girl is engaged? Or is she engaged to the bush?
She's you know everyone is entitled to their personal life. You don't expect her to share something that she clearly says is a surprise. Let's just wait. Be patient.
She wants anything fishy in this. You're confident with everything she's doing. Well, you know I love you so much. So, the only advice I think I can give to you now is to hold Eric really tight. I am very sure, deep inside my heart, I am convinced he loves you so much. But you know Eric is a shy guy.
Sis, the thing is, every woman wants a man who can boldly stand in for her at any time. Here I am, thinking about how secure my future will be, going out with a man who is shy to situations.
I understand. Just take it easy on me,
Please.
Oh, good, my in-law. Talking about you because she's not to me.
I am.
Hey,
baby. Welcome, darling. How are you, baby?
I'm good. I got you something.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. You're so sweet.
I'm always sweet. You know that. What? You don't like it?
I love it. I mean, this is a thoughtful gift. Okay. But how are you able to guess my size?
Come on, babes. How can you even ask me this question? How can I not know the size of my darling's succulent breasts? This is something I hold on to every morning.
I know, right? But you know you deserve some accolades because there are men out there who don't know the size of their spouses on this.
Well, that's for them. That's for me. I know every inch of this body.
Thank you so much for the gift.
You're welcome.
Guess what? I need your favorites. Just sit down. I'll get your food.
Are you serious?
You're
such a darling.
I'll see you soon.
You're such a darling. I love you, you know?
I love you too, baby.
that you're holding. Let me have it. Let me have it! Larry. So you still have Brenda's under this roof? Larry. Shut up! You liar! I mean, what have I done? Why do you keep making me feel inferior? Why do you keep making me feel like I don't deserve you? Larry, tell me. What does she have that I don't have?
It's not what you think.
What does she have that I don't have? What?
Okay. Brenda, please be my wife. No. Hi, God. Okay. I'll walk majestically. No. Brenda, please be my wife. Oh? No. No. Eric, calm down. You can do this. All right. No, like this. Be a gentleman. Be a gentleman. Hey, my love. Please be my wife. Let's go.
Brenda, please. Don't mind. Please, honey, please. Begging you, please. And please. Eric, look at me. Eric, what are you doing? Look at me. Eric, what do you think you're doing? Please. Please, Brenda, please. Eric, are you normal? Please. What do you think you're doing? Eric!
Stop it! Both of you just stop it already! Brenda, sis. Brenda.
Are you okay? Are you normal? So for what's taking you back? What is wrong with you? You're a liar. I said you're a liar. She's not taking you back. She's not taking you back. You're supposed to be my friend. What is wrong? She's not taking you back. I'm telling you, really what? After all the love she tries to put her through? Never. Never! Nigga. I said never. Listen to me. Not even you. I'm coming to you, brother. You've been through a lot. I promise you, I will get her back. You know what? That's very long time. Wake up! Wake up from your sleep! She's mine. I'm not put you off in kidnapping our dad.
My God. Why has God decided to deprive me of this one thing that I've always prayed for? This one thing that I've always wanted. I always prayed to God to give me a man that will love me at all costs. And now I'm caught up between two men and I don't even know who I want. I'm so confused. How do I handle this?
Trust me, this is not your fault.
I don't even know who my heart belongs to. I don't know what to make. God, please.
I think you should off the both of them. Yes. Stop talking to them, stop picking their calls. Just be at the right frame of mind first.
I don't do that. I'm not going to them. If I stop talking to them, they will hurt them.
Sis, if they are going to be hot, then let them be. Your mental health is more important. You should be at the right frame of mind first. Just cut them off, stop talking to them. I promise you the right man for you will come knocking. He will find you. What's that to say? God will always find the heart of the most. Here because of your text message. I'm fine. I need your help, Stella. I'm stuck between two men and I don't know who to give my heart to. Two men? What do you mean? I don't understand. You and Eric have been seeing each other. So which other man are you talking about? Larry, can you believe that? He came in here apologizing and just as I was about to forgive him, Eric walked into me and proposed.
What? You mean Larry came to you apologizing?
Yes. Is everything okay?
Yes. Everything is fine. I mean, but Brenda, you're about to make another mistake of your life. And I wouldn't want that for you. Come on, as if you don't know. Larry has been treating you bad. He even said the other day to your face that you don't want anything. And you are here telling me you want to give him another chance to finish the remaining pieces of your life? Come on, girl. Simply because he was shedding crocodile tears, you want to give him another chance.
Stella, it's not crocodile tears. It was real. I could see it in his eyes. He's really a changed person.
And you believe that? No, Brenda, you think that is enough reason for you to give him another chance in your life? Because he shed a tears to you. Brenda.
Well, this is why I have you. That's why I need you to advise me what to do.
See, the only advice I have for you is that Eric is the right person for you, yes.
And just let Larry go. He's not a good man for you, can't you see? Babe, open your eyes now. Why are you blind? Larry is a good guy for you. You can see the way he treats you like a coach. Just accept him and let Larry go.
Yes, so Mama. She did not accept me. Yeah. She was just at the verge of accepting me before my friend walked in to propose to her. Yeah, Mama, it's Eric. I was even shocked myself. Mama, let me call you back.
You shameless dog that goes back to eat excreta. So you think you can keep me in this house and sleep with me whenever you feel like?
Stella, watch it.
No, you watch it. And shut up! So you actually think you can go to Brenda's house and beg her, plead with her to come back into your life, and you think I wouldn't know? Is that what you think?
Stella, I have told you severally that I do not want you staying in this house any longer. Pick your belongings and leave my life for good.
Oh no, you lie! Can you please shut up for once? Now let me tell you one thing. I will not stay alive and watch another woman come into this house. Not even Brenda. Do you understand? And I want you to know one thing, Mr. Man. You and I will remain together and no one will separate us. Do you understand? Get that into your skull. Your dull brain. Rubbish.
Oh. Babe, what's up? What's the meaning of this?
Meaning of what exactly?
You served me pieces of papers with Brenda written on it as dinner.
You wanted Brenda, isn't it? So I just served you a plate of Brenda. So finish your food and drink your water.
Is this fair, Stella? How can you be treating me like a beggar in my own house?
Larry, what is fair? Is it you treating me like a piece of rag? Making my life miserable for me in this house?
Making me look stupid that is fair to you? No, tell me. You know what? Like I said, finish your food and drink your water. Period. If not, from now on, if you're not treating me right, you will never eat any food cooked by me. Finish your food, my darling. Start eating. No. Hey. I should feed you. Useless man. I'll blame you. Come back and eat your food, though, before you will start starving your own house. Nonsense. You want to try Stella? I haven't seen anything yet. I'm not done with you.
Larry. What are you doing in my house?
What are you doing in your house? What was that you displayed? That nonsense you displayed at Brenda's house? Huh? Oh? It's obvious. Are you blind? I went there to propose to my girl. Blame you. Just take a good look at you. Take a very good look at yourself. Larry, you sleep with everybody, Stella, and still wanting Brenda at the same time. How's that possible? Huh? Shame on you, Larry. Very big shame on you.
You know I have Larry, I think you're sitting there. This kid literally did everything for you. Sacrifice working hard because of you.
Now.
Oh, father, that's money we supposed to collect from Abdullahi. You're not going to bring him again. Yeah?
Well, he says he's going to send it tomorrow morning.
This is taking too much time now.
Womanizers. You people should be ashamed of yourselves. Look at them. And you.
We're talking about what's talking about Abdullahi now?
See, we're finishing this thing. We are not done. Change. Larry, change. Change.
Brenda, is this you? Where have you been? I've been asking after you.
Really?
Yes.
I've been fine. Besides, Larry knows where to find me.
Eh? And he refused to tell me all this why. Brenda, my daughter, please, I want to ask you for one thing. Okay? Please find a place in your heart to forgive my son. In any way he has wronged you. Okay? If not for any other thing, for my sake. Did you believe that I lost my husband just because of you? Yes.
You mean Papa is dead?
He's dead. He died of heart attack.
Oh my God.
On hearing that you are no longer together with my son.
I'm so sorry, Mama. It's okay. I'm so sorry, I didn't know.
It's okay. Please.
I'm sorry.
Come back. I need you back in my son's life. Please. Please.
It's okay. It's okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Promise me that you'll come back.
I'll think about it.
Promise me you'll come back.
promise.
Thank you.
I feel so guilty knowing that Larry's father died because of me. Nonsense. You don't have to feel guilty. Trust me, it's really not your fault that he died.
Please.
He died when he found out that Larry dumped me after insisting that we'll get back together. Sis, Larry's parents accepted me to their home the very first day they said they chose me. And for that reason, I feel like I should give Larry a chance back into my life. I really don't know what you say. At this point, I just feel whatever you think is right for you, you should go ahead and do it. Well, if you think letting Larry back into your life will make you happy, you have my support. Your happiness is almost direct. So I told you so much, sis. I love you too, sis. Not that I want you again. But you won't. I'm sure you won't. You look so busy smiling. Just make sure you remain this way. Hmm? You're welcome, Sir Eric.
How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. You're welcome.
Is your sister in?
Oh, she just stepped out.
I would like to do me a favor. Please. I would like to talk to your sister, please. To accept me instead of me. Please, please. Help me.
I'm sorry. Remember, my sister is an adult. And I think she has the right to make some decisions for herself. So, and you know love is a thing of the heart. Let her find love where her heart resides. I can't help you.
I know all these things. So please help me, at least help me. You know what I mean. Help me. You know what sister doing. I know it. You know all those things. Help me.
I know you love my sister very much. But like I said, she's an adult. And if you ask me, I'll suggest you just give her a little space so she can get herself back together and make the decision.
Is it not please wait for her by she?
Okay, no problem. You can.
Thank you.
Should I get you water?
Fine.
Alright. I'll be inside. If you need anything.
My love, you've not touched your food. What is it? Are you okay?
I'm not hungry.
Oh, no, don't tell me that. I'm deeply sorry. I'm so sorry for everything I've put you through. Please. I'm sorry, please. Can you please forgive me? See, I promise it won't happen again. Trust me. I promise to be loyal.
Stella, is everything okay? This is unlike you.
I know.
You apologize for your wrongdoings.
Babesy, I'm so sorry. Deep down inside my heart, I know I've hurt you a lot. Please forgive me. It will never happen again. I promise to be a loyal woman to you. I promise to be humble. I promise to do whatever you want me to. Please forgive me. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Stand up. Stand up, darling. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Forgive
Okay. Okay, just sit. Have a seat. Don't worry. Sit. Let me bring your food. Yeah. Can you please eat? Who's that? You expecting someone?
Stella, what are you doing here?
Oh no! I should be the one asking you that question. What are you doing in my fiancé's house? Oh, hold on. You've always wanted to know him, right? Now you know. My love.
Stella, you're supposed to be my friend, my best friend, and you stab me in the back?
What did you say? Your best friend? Brenda, come on! See, I owe you no explanation to this. Do you get it? I mean, I owe you no explanation, so don't just stand there and say rubbish.
We've been friends since childhood, for crying out loud. I've always come to you to discuss my relationship. I begged you to bring Larry and I together, and this is all you could do? Really?
Brenda.
You're worse than the devil!
Shut up! He is now your ex. It's better you get that into your head.
Harry, you cheat on me with my best friend.
Don't listen to her. Brenda, you know what?
You didn't see any other person but
my friend, leave!
You rotten him!
I said leave!
Oh my God!
Get out! My love. Don't mind her. You know I love you, right? Look at me. Baby! My love, look at your food. You have to eat. Babe. You know I love you and you love me too, right? Baby, my love. Just hold me. Babe, please don't do this now, please. My love, I can't bear to lose you. I don't ever want to lose you. I love you so much. Please look into my eyes and tell me you love me too, please. You promise me you will forget about her, so I love you.
Brenda, what's your problem? Huh? What happened? What happened? What happened? Hello? Brenda! Brenda!
Sis!
Come on, Brenda!
Sis! What did you do to my sister?
Nothing, just long. Sis. Go and get me water. Go and get me water.
Just long.
Go and get me water.
Sis!
Wake up, Brenda.
What did you do to my sister now, eh? What's in there?
Go and get me water. Brenda, please, wake up. Fast! Brenda.
Give me the water.
Get me water.
Sis, don't do this to me, though. Don't do this to me.
Brenda. What's the problem?
Eric, what's the meaning of this? What did you do to Brenda? What do you mean by what I did to Brenda? What happened to Brenda?
Brenda's locked in her house. I asked her. She said she's just coming down from the place.
Yes, she was at my place. But I don't understand what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Hey, Larry, if anything should happen to Brenda, you have me to contend with. I swear to God.
Eric, listen to me. If something has happened to Brenda, what we should be doing right now is rushing her to a hospital. Not fuming and throwing a tantrum, okay? Get into the car and let's go to her house. Get into the car.
Don't do this, please.
Just shut up already. There's anything wrong by knowing the both of you. You will have done nothing but cause me harm, emotional stress. I just want to end it. I just want to give myself an end this madness. Once and for all, everybody will just rest.
Please, you take a lot. Not what you like. You know what? I give up. Can go back. Yeah. It's not true. I give up. I'm saying.
Larry, do you know you're heartless? You're very, very wicked. I never knew you're this wicked. You're feeling comfortable, like you're relaxed, living with your ex's girlfriend and feeling comfortable. You think that is okay? Huh? You think it's okay? Depriving another woman's happiness and you're feeling good. God. Can you even listen to yourself? You know you're the one that is a very wicked human being. I don't understand. Are you okay? What kind of friend are you? The only woman that means so much to me and you want to take her away from me? And you call yourself my best friend? What are you talking about?
Larry, you dumped Brenda a long time ago. Yeah, didn't you? You did. You even told me to go ahead. I should go ahead and take Brenda. You're not even longer interested. Look at you. Now, the same person you pushed away. Huh? You're not coming back.
I did not dump Brenda.
So what did you do?
Listen to me. We only had issues. What we had was just issues, which every normal couple have. Okay? The only problem I have right now is that Stella does not want to leave my house. I don't know. I think she bewitched me or something.
Thank God. Stella bewitched you. Just be very good looking at yourself. A full grown man. Stella bewitched you. I think you need to go see a pastor for deliverance. But as for Brenda, nigga, I'm not leaving Brenda for you. Brenda till I die. Feel me?
Honestly, Stella, what you just said and the way things are going now, I would advise you just gather the things you can lay your hands on. Yes, you cannot just go out from that house empty-handed. And you know, if I were you, I will eliminate Brenda. You know she has been your worst nightmare. So yes, you cannot just go empty-handed. You need to do this thing and do it right before you be thrown out. All right, do take care of yourself, eh? I was about going out. I'll call you later.
Yes, hello? Hello? Yes, Sir Eric. It's me, Chidi. Please, I've not seen Brenda since yesterday. No, she didn't sleep at home. I've been trying to call her and her phones are off. I can't reach her. I'm worried. I don't know. I don't think everything's alright. Yes, please hurry up. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Are you a kind of person who calls a man person when they feel me not?
This is not anybody's boyfriend. Stella, she's my friend. Please let me go, please. Please, brother. Please let me go. Please help me. I didn't do anything.
Mama.
Stella!
Mama, you don't show.
Stella, please tell them that we are friends. Please tell them to let me.
Shut up!
Am I really your friend? Brenda. Brenda, this is the end of the road for you.
No, please.
And I will make sure you die a miserable death.
What are you saying? Why are you doing this to me, Stella? Stella!
If you touch me again, I will slap the hell out of you. Are you mad?
She's my friend. I took you in as my own sister. My dad, my late dad took care of your education and this is how you pay me back. Oh. So she's my friend. She's my sister.
Shut up. When Mama did talk.
Brenda, I'll prefer you shut up and save yourself those sermons. Brenda, simply because your father paid one semester of my school fees, you now feel you can count that for me? Brenda, what about me? I wrote your tests. I wrote your exams. You even turned me into a slave in writing assignments for you. Brenda, what did you do? You snatched my man, my Larry, away from me. And you think you can go scot-free?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Please. Please let me go, please.
Did you touch me?
Begging you, please stop.
No, they touch
Stop,
mama.
please, help me.
No, they
Please. Help me. Shut up!
Shut up, voice. You are lying. Just shut up. You know what? Brenda. Brenda.
They answer them now. They answer mama.
Brenda!
Yes.
You can't talk anymore.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay. This is my payback time. You know what to do with her?
Mama, who believe you die?
I'll send your remaining balance. Just call me.
Please don't. Please don't leave me here, please. Stella!
Don't cry here. Don't cry here. This mama never send our balance. How long it will take her to send just small money? Now wow! My color. Oh, if like say he go risk you, he go risk you to color. I make I send a test. I send a test. Okay, I send a test.
To Brenda. I don't know what happened to her. It was just the night that she snowed. Yes, and she left the house. She didn't come back, and until then I would have been off. Did you involve the police? Yes, I'm telling you. Investigations are ongoing. I'm worried. I'm not possible for you to be worried. My only sister. Oh, she's
Yeah.
Larry, cut this girl. Larry, cut this girl into pieces.
Okay. If you enter like this, the main road, you will see another road that you're on the left hand side. Just enter the road, you will see all of the
You know, I did not come here to fight or throw a tantrum like I usually do. I came here to have a heart-to-heart talk with you. I realized that I messed up big time. I should have listened to you and not call it quits with Brenda when I did. But I was blinded by my ego. Even when she was doing the right thing. I mean, look at me. I'm living in a mansion and my parents were living in a, call it a thatch house or a bacha or something. I had the money to give them a good life. But no, I did not. And all Brenda was advising me was to do the right thing by them. Give them a good life. But no. I was just manipulated by my ego. And there was Stella. The Jezebel who came around and wowed me with her body. Deceived me. I can't even tell if I was under a spell or something. I was totally wrong. Eric, you have proven to me that you're a real man. And I'm sorry.
I am sorry. Sorry about what I made you go through and what I made Brenda go through. I don't deserve her. You have shown the true character of a real man. And you deserve Brenda. Yeah. You deserve her. You two deserve each other. I wish you good luck, my man. Come on, brother. I really appreciate that. What are friends for? Do right by her. And if you fuck up, I'm gonna fuck you up. I got you, fuck you up real good. Got you, bro. This means a lot to me. It's okay. Thanks a lot. Go get her. My life.
I said yes. She said yes.